The revenue story of Aquis Exchange PLC has evolved very significantly over the last few years. Richard, as the Chief Financial Officer of the company, perhaps you can give us some sort of reflections on that.
Certainly. The way I look at this, I think there are three main parts to this story and how it's evolved. The first one is what I would describe as scale. Our revenues have consistently stepped up over the last 5 years. So we're now over 20 million revenues, and that's net revenue per last year's financial accounts. The second part is diversification. The composition of our revenues has shifted dramatically in that time. So as you know, at IPO, we were primarily focused on just our core MTF business. Now exchange fees make up just 50% of that net revenue figure, when we've seen issuer fees and our technology revenues grow to take the remaining 50%. But perhaps what most excites me is the third aspect of our revenues, and that's the nature of them. Of our revenues that we published last year, over 75% are recurring in nature. And that means that these are revenues that we expect to see year on year. And for ourselves as a company, that's a wonderful place to be. We can build our revenue each year on that solid basis. But perhaps even more exciting, I described 75% of our revenues. That residual 25%, almost all of that is our technology contract revenue. And for me, this is a fundamental part. These are clients we see as long-term partners. The accounting, and bless me, I'm an accountant, it treats them in a different way. But for us, these are relationships that we will see continue over time. And our history to date is these clients have extended contracts and stayed with us. We've had no clients leave us over time. So I think that nature of the revenues is very exciting for both ourselves and also for our investors.
So where do you see the future revenue drivers for the company?
Well, the revenue drivers for us are going to come over time. And it's almost, if you were to look short term, we've spoken about our technology revenues. Very quickly, as new contracts are signed, our revenues will increase in that space. And also, as our market share grows, we will see our exchange fees increase. So in the near term, we see a strong growth potential from those two businesses. If you then step into the medium term, as you know, there's a prospect of a consolidated tape coming very fast down the tracks in both the UK and in the EU. That, for us, we believe will materially change our data revenues in that medium-term horizon. And also, we will continue to grow market share over this time. So the exchange fee growth we see in this near term should also continue through to that medium term. But then perhaps even most exciting of all is what could that long-term prospect be? And we've spoken before about AQSE. And here we believe that we can grow the number of companies listed on AQSE to a multiple of where we currently are. And as we achieve that scale, the opportunity set for us about what we can do from a data revenue perspective as we look to perhaps index those results is a real opportunity for us. So really we do see the potential to step our revenues both on a short, medium and long-term basis.
Aquis has 3 profitable divisions, and you actually mentioned data, so we have 4 revenue streams. What aspirations do you have for this company?
Well, the aspiration for me is to make sure that we take that opportunity that is ahead of us in each of those areas. It's can I deliver the growth that they deserve in each of those areas over the timeframes we've described? And can we deliver that shareholder value that I really believe is there and we can deliver for our shareholders?
Thank you very much indeed, Richard.
Thank you.